people to carry guns in public, no permit needed.
We wanted to know if that could lead to more stand your ground cases. Fox 35's Christy Kern joins us live tonight. And Christy, you're looking into the impacts.
Right, Luann, one attorney told me that he thinks we will absolutely see more of those stand your ground cases, and he says he thinks that's simply because more people will feel more comfortable protecting themselves.
Fired a warning shot, told him to back off. He just kept coming, that blank look in his face. So I just lowered the gun and shot him.
70-year-old Virginia Morrison says she shot and killed this man who walked into her home in Orange County in May of last year. That's something Florida residents may have the right to do under the Stand Your Ground law passed in 2005. Central Florida Attorney Bob Fisher says it's a defense people can raise to protect their lives and their property.
So someone breaks into my house and I happen to have a gun and I feel endangered, I can protect myself by that intruder who's committed a forcible felony, and I can use deadly force to do so.
If permitless carry were to pass in Florida, Fisher thinks it would lead to more stand your ground cases.
Those people that aren't convicted felons and don't have concealed weapons permits are probably going to be more comfortable arming themselves and protecting themselves in the unlikely event of something like that occurring. So I think it's going to increase the number of people protecting themselves.
Central Florida Attorney Whitney Boan thinks permitless carry could do more harm than good if passed.
I believe it possible there would be a rise in the incidence of gun violence if there's an increased amount of people who are permitted to carry firearms and weapons without having any licensure required with that.
A recent study looking at relaxed carry laws in 34 states shows an almost 10% increase in the average rate of assaults with firearms in the last 10 years after the change.
If there's an increase in violence, there's certainly going to be an increase in litigation relative to what constitutes self-defense or your ability to stand your ground or not.
Well, lawmakers will consider that bill during the legislative session that starts on March 7th. Live tonight, Christy Kern, Fox 35 News.